G'day everyone. I thought I'd come out to the garage and give you a look at the finished Allied force or British Imperial force for the Anglo-Zulu War that I've completed today. I brought them out here to give them a spray with dull coat. Getting towards the end of my dull coat, as I've mentioned before, and I'll have to come up with alternatives. Yeah, I thought I'd come out here and show you what they look like. I will be taking, I'll take photos later. I probably won't put those on YouTube, but they'll be for the customer and I'll appear on Facebook, no doubt. As I've mentioned before, they're not based because Ben, who I'm doing these for, he's going to do his own basing system. I believe for sharp practice, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Men Who Would Be Kings. Sorry, we have done sharp practice projects before, but yeah, Men Who Would Be Kings, which I got myself, and it's a fun game. In fact, my friend James and I had a game of it versus Mr. Babbage, just using paper flats because we didn't have any painted up figures at the time, and yeah, it gave a really fun, entertaining narrative. So yeah, good stuff. So here they are, and you haven't seen over the back, you haven't seen the Natal native horse before. But we'll have a bit of a scan along. So as I say, I sprayed them with dull coat, and then they've been sitting out here just sort of getting some time to dry and for the vapours to leave, because the old dull coat formula is pretty smelly. But this project was heaps of fun. I really enjoyed doing this project. It's a real palette cleanser from, as much as I love doing Dark Age stuff, and I guess I'm sort of known for doing a lot of that kind of thing. I do love doing other stuff as well, all sorts of periods, and it was really good fun to do miniatures that have a certain amount of uniformity. Rather than everyone being dressed different, because yeah, it was great fun. I mean, you still had plenty of opportunity to, have different looking faces, particularly with some of these character guys over here that are based on the movie. Is that I think is that the one, if I'm remembering it right, the one that's based on Stanley Baker. And here's the Michael Caine character, if I can pick it up without knocking him over. Oh! There we go. This is the trick when they're not on bases, they do tumble. So it's going to be difficult for me to show this. There we go. There he is. Michael Caine, put it on a posh accent in the Zulu movie. And this, sorry, gone off camera. This is Colour Sergeant Bourne with his medals on his chest. So other character figures. I can't remember the names, the details. Been a while since I watched the movie, although I do have it here. Now over the back we have the Natal native horse. One of the challenges that I found, particularly with cavalry, when I'm not able to put them on bases like MDF bases or something before I paint them, is that they tend to want to topple off the painting stands Or no, not topple off, but list badly. The blue tack does hold them on, but they do list rather badly, and you can have to straighten them up again because they don't have that bigger surface area that the base provides. It helps get it to stick a bit better. It's interesting on the camera, the reds are coming up really brightly. Yeah, even that red horse is redder than it is in reality. That's for sure. It's not. That's cavalry brown. There's a lot of cavalry brown there. Yeah, the reds. Under this fluorescent lighting in the garage, and I think the camera's compensating somewhat because in reality they look not as bright as this. Now the officer figures and Sergeant Bourne have had extra, like an extra sort of scarlet highlight as well. They do pop, when you see them in reality, they do pop a bit more than the rank and file guys, and you've got a couple of the guys in the blue with all that sort of lacing and stuff on their jackets. Yeah, there's some lovely character figures that were, like I say, they were a joy to paint. Great fun. So yeah, if anyone's out there is thinking, I wonder if Sarge paints anything else but Dark Age, yes I do, and I'll happily give other stuff a go. I have an interest in lots of different periods of history. I'm happy to have a go at Napoleonics, American Civil War, colonials, all sorts, World War II, whatever. So there you go, guys. I thought I'd just give you a look at those overall. I believe the next thing I'm going to start on is a Viking project from Paul. I was just having a look at the content while these were drying out here, having a look at the contents on my desk, which is really clearly labelled everything, which is excellent. This helps me know exactly where I am and what's meant to be in the box and what goes where. So that's really good. So plenty of lovely footsore miniatures in there, so that'll be a cool project to go on with. Who knows what else you might see from me in the course of this year. But as I say, guys, this has been a really fun project, and I hope you find this interesting. Yeah, all metal and all Empress Miniatures. I really like them. I love the Paul Hicks sculpts. They really are very good. As I say, pleasure to work with. All right, guys, all the best for now. I'm going